Hi guys, Iron Cameraman here. I know a lot of people are getting bored because the new episode from Boom has been in the works for over 2 weeks. That's why today we'll be looking back at all the troll leaks in the history of the series. This way, we can relive those funny and amusing moments. For newcomers who have just started watching the series, it will help you understand the fandom better so that you won't have questions later on. Many series veterans have also forgotten what Dafuq used to publish, so this video will be enjoyable for everyone. Today, we'll laugh, reflect, and most importantly, have fun while feeling a bit nostalgic. To make sure this video isn't just a recap of the troll leaks, I think at the end we'll pick the best troll leak in the history of the series. I'll also show you the most secret and epic troll leak, which I dug up from the depths, and I'm sure none of you have seen it, so watch until the end to find out the best one. And before we start, hit the like button if you want the Alliance to win this war, and comment on what you think is the best troll leak Boom has ever shown. If you've done that already, grab some tea and cookies, and let's get started. The first troll leak Dafuq Boom showed us was for episode 63, released in mid-September. To be more precise, it came out between episodes 62 and 63, but it wasn't really related to episode 63. Essentially, it was Dafuq Boom's first venture into troll leaks, so it didn't show anything interesting plot-wise, unlike the later leaks. After all, if you've been following the series community, you know that these spoilers, even as jokes, reveal a bit of the plot, sometimes even better than regular leaks. This troll leak was shown in a very unusual way. Suddenly, at the most unexpected time, Dafuq went live on his Discord server, and for 10-15 minutes showed different animations directly from his software. Only 30 people watched this stream, and one of these lucky few managed to capture a few frames. The whole world eventually saw them. In this troll leak, we saw the legendary G-Toilet with 10 million lasers. Okay, I'm exaggerating here. This version of G-Toilet only had 37 lasers. But in this troll leak, with G-Man's many lasers, Dafuq Boom was referencing a community meme about G-Man having 1 million lasers. For those who didn't know, at the time, fans of the series created a meme that G-Man would eventually have 1 million lasers because with each new appearance, he really did get more laser installations. So to keep up with the community, Dafuq made this troll leak. As you know, the joke became reality, and in episode 68, we saw a fake G-Toilet with 11 laser installations. That's one of those times when a joke got out of hand. But this troll leak didn't end there. After G-Man, we turn and see a character from a new race, the race of microwave men. This buffed-up agent wearing only underwear and with a microwave for a head charges into G-Man's mouth, causing him to explode. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. In this same leak, we witnessed something truly priceless, the strong male friendship between Skibidi Scientist and G-Man, which they displayed in a very interesting way. Well, to be honest, we all knew about it, but didn't want to say anything, right? There wasn't anything else of value in these frames. By the way, this leak was mentioned in one of the interviews. In March, Elite Cameraman asked if the microwave man from the troll leak would appear in the series, to which Boom jokingly replied, yes, adding that it would be a team of naked chefs. What those words mean remains a mystery for now. Who knows? Maybe the next new race will be them. Now let's move on to one of the most talked about troll leaks in the history of the series, the leak for part 3 of episode 67. We saw a lot of interesting and spicy things in it. But let's go step by step. Just like before, the time was more convenient, and many viewers were able to record the whole troll leak in good quality, which Dafuq again showed live on Discord. Despite its humorous nature, this was the first troll leak that gave us a real idea of what would happen in the next episode. And what was in the leak did make it into the episode. Of course, in a slightly different form, but the outcome was the same. The troll leak showed the following. In a rough animation, after defeating Speaker Man Titan and Cameraman, who were lying in an interesting pose, the scientist sees smoke from a teleport, out of which TV Man Titan appears with 2 white shoulder-mounted TV models. After this, TV Man Titan shows his favorite Roblox smile for the first time, hinting that the scientist is in for a very fun battle. Then their fight finally happens, but not in the way we imagined. TV Man Titan appears behind the scientist, and to the sound of G-Man's screams begins what we'll call his domination. After this situation, some fans started complaining about this troll leak, but Dafuq Boom quickly explained that they misunderstood the situation a little. He said, TV Man Titan found a weak spot in Skibidi Scientist's body and used his new upgrades in the crotch area. The troll leak demonstrates this in detail, so it's hard to argue with Dafuq Boom's words. And in the end, there's an explosion, and the broadcast ends. Well, this leak pretty much gave away the entire plot of Part 3, don't you agree? It's exactly how it happened in episode 67, so let's move on. By the way, after that scientist leak, there was another very funny troll leak, this time involving fake G-Man. In it, we see TV Man Titan 3.0 and one of the fake G-Men. Our Titan is glowing pink and shows fake G-Man a very romantic smiley, hinting at, well, you know what? This troll leak was shown to us by a YouTuber named Creekcraft, and the image also had the caption, "I feel romance." Knowing the relationship between Titan and G-Toilet, this isn't surprising. Especially since the scientist is dead, G-Man needs a new, let's say, friend. Next comes a rather interesting troll leak, although I wouldn't even call it a leak. Essentially, it's just a humorous moment that Dafuq decided to share with his viewers. In fact, finding it was quite difficult. Its publication happened differently than previous times. Dafuq didn't send anything to anyone, nor did he stream on Discord. To see this leak, you had to enter a link that appeared in episode 68, part 2. After entering it, we were directed to a video with link-only access. In this troll leak, Godzilla appears, crashing into the series, but the TV Man Titan quickly decapitates her, after which TV Man approaches us with copium for Godzilla fans. As you may or may not know, this is a reference to a meme, which implies that someone refuses to acknowledge their mistake or has suffered defeat. This is exactly what happened to Godzilla in this leak. I don't think there's much else of interest here, so let's move on. Another troll leak was shown by the same YouTuber, Creekcraft. This leak came out before episode 70, part 2, and in it we saw a huge Skibidi egg with headphones, followed by the long-lost Microwave Man crashing into it. Afterward, the egg explodes, leaving only the toilet shell. The funniest part is that this egg made a reference appearance in episode 70, part 2. We also saw it in episode 77, part 3, and in a short with the TV men. So, what started as a joke has already become a reality, and who knows when a new race of microwave men will appear to crush the Astro toilets. Overall, it was a very funny leak that lifted many people's spirits. Now we move on to the troll leak of the bonus scenes of the 23rd season. This is the best troll leak in terms of plot and details. It was released late at night on March 3rd. In it, we immediately see what will be in the second bonus scene, namely a hologram of the secret agent speaking in the Skibidi language. I should note that the animation was already finished and polished for use in the series itself. After this, the cameraman, who, as you remember, is Lucky Cameraman, moves to a dark room where he is lying in bed with the secret agent. In front of him, he sees the head of the Plunger Man and a table with a TV showing a blue screen, like the one TV Daddy has, and a toilet, presumably for extreme situations. Then we turn our head and see the very handsome secret agent, who says the same words he will say in the original, "What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here." After that, the secret agent gives our red cameraman a kiss. That's where the leak ends. It seems the kiss from the secret agent was so powerful that it knocked out camera without any effort. That's clear. But what about the leak itself? As we can see, it's rich in detail. TV Dad was shown as a joke. Many of the lines were from the actual bonus scenes, and much more. By the way, the season was released almost immediately after the troll leak, so I didn't even have time to make a theory video, though I did predict a lot of it. Now, let's move on to the best, loudest troll leak of all time. Of course, that's the leak from part 2 of episode 73. It came out on April 29th. In it, the Titans were fighting G-Toilet, or rather, they were showing him their powerful weaponry. Speaker Man Titan attacked G-Man fiercely with his cannon, but still sustained significant damage in return. After that, TV Man Titan said something unintelligible, and then we saw G-Man alive, with a satisfied look and a cannon in his mouth. I can't show what exactly happened here, but I think everyone already understands what's going on in this leak. Despite the big and exaggerated joke from Dafuq, this troll leak showed us a lot. G-Man survived, just like in the series. Speaker Man Titan took serious damage, and TV Man Titan talked too much. But the presentation was very unusual, and the audience was surprised by such a troll leak. As a result, it became the best one, as it combined the best parts from each previous leak. Now I'll show you the secret troll leak that none of you have ever seen. Are you ready? Here it is. As you might have guessed, it's all a huge joke, and this leak has never been shown anywhere. I don't know who the author of this masterpiece is, but they're a genius. As you can see, it resembles one of the leaks that came out before Part 3 of Episode 77. It also features 4 characters and a phrase in the middle, which I think you all understand. As for whom this phrase belongs to, figure it out yourselves. But seriously, this concept is presented as an idea for Dafuq to create a troll leak puzzle in the future. Just imagine how long the series community would be putting together such a puzzle, only to get this in the end. I think it would be hilarious. But that's all, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This was Iron Cameraman. Goodbye.